Good afternoon, everyone. We are live at the Beverly Arts Center, and I am joined by the one, the only Denise Jones of Beyond the Door. Denise, we're on set. It's 4 days until the big production. How are you feeling today?
Well,
set the scene for me.
Well, you already know I'm just excited, anxious, all the above, overwhelmed, all the good stuff, right, that comes along with putting on a production show. That's what I'm going through right now, but overall, excited.
So, tell us exactly, for those who haven't heard, what's the play about?
Listen, it's about growing up on Chicago's West Side in a dysfunctional home where the parents I was molested by my grandfather, my uncle, and then later moved into with my mom, right, and was involved in drugs, who then also introduced me into the homosexual lifestyle, living as a lesbian for over 17 years.
Now here we are. What made you decide to take your story and take it to the stage?
Because I got tired of being on the bottom, right? Got sick and tired of being sick and tired of shooting drugs. So sitting in the garage one day and was like, listen, there's got to be a better way than this. Got to be a better way. And so sitting in that garage and decided to go and check out a church so that I can see if there was any hope for me. So now after getting that hope, I decided that I wanted to bring it back to the stage. I first wrote that book, Who Said It Couldn't Be Done, and I adapted it from the book, which brought it to the stage play from Beyond the Door. So it's Beyond the Door play.
So you have been pounding the pavements, Denise, getting the word out. You've been on NBC, you've been on Fox. How have people received your pitch?
Listen, they are receiving it well. And I got a lot of people that's running and buying these tickets, and I encourage people before you sell out to go get your tickets.
How do we get tickets, Denise?
Listen, you go to the BeverlyArtsCenter.org.
Beverly, and how much are the tickets? Tell me the dates.
Listen, the tickets are $40, but I believe you get a discount if you go out there and get them now. The dates are September the 13th through the 15th. So that's this coming Friday.
All right. So you also have young ladies who are playing you.
Yes.
Are they doing your role justice? How do you feel about the actors? Are they accurately telling your story?
To the best of their ability. They're telling it to the best of their ability from this level, right? And so it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing to sit back and watch somebody else play my life, right?
Yes.
So it's going to be amazing.
Well, I'm excited for you, and you have a phenomenal team, and one of those phenomenal team members includes Faye Butler. Talk to me about Faye, and then we'll bring her on.
Oh, man, listen, I'm going to let her tell that part of the story because she's going to tell you, but I'm just excited that she's a part of being a part of the story, and that's who has given it its legs to be able to put it in front of the larger theaters, right, to help us to continue to move this. So I'm excited to have her a part of this production.
So
Absolutely.
She's award-winning, so we're going to ask her to come on over, Miss Faye, and join Denise on camera. And if you would be so kind to introduce yourself and talk about your phenomenal role in this production.
My name is Faye Butler, and I'm the director of Beyond the Door.
And tell me what your experience has been like with this production, your personal feelings, all the way up to your professional feelings.
No, you don't want my personal feelings, but I will give you my professional feelings. I think this is a project that is beginning at a place where it'll grow, and I hope that it has legs to go somewhere else.
You said the same thing,
You know,
Denise.
that's really what it is. It's a compelling story. It's a real story. It's an American story. It's a story that we all experience in our families, in our lives, but we don't talk about. So anytime you can take a story that we all have some experience with, but we closet it most of our life, and then you can see it live in front of you, it can change your life. It can touch you. It can make you think about how you treat people and how people treat you. You know, it talks about incest. We're talking about a lot of things, that alcoholism. We're talking about drug addiction. We're talking about gender identity. We're talking about, gay and lesbian relationships. We're talking about a lot of stuff in this play. And it's all real. And it's all a part of the American society. And it's something we've all grown up with, if it's an uncle, if it's an aunt, if it's a cousin we know, if it's the very person that's sitting in the theater. And then it allows you to be able to see that there's redemption possible. If you ask and you set yourself free, you too can have redemption.
Now, you said that the themes that are discussed in the play our real life. What are some of the things or tactics, strategies that you use to bring that out in the actresses and actors on stage? Because obviously they're hard situations to tackle, but you want the best. So what was your strategy, if you can share?
Tell the truth. I don't ask people to act. You know, you have to pull from life experiences. And if you haven't experienced it, you know somebody that has. So that's what you have to tap into.
Yes, yes.
You know?
And the last thing I will just ask you, I know that you are an award-winning director, and if you could just talk about some of the other pieces and bodies of work that we can find and explore of your great career.
Oh my God. I've been doing this 45 years, so that would take quite a long time. But
some of the highlights?
There's been many. I mean, if it's musical theater, if it's cabaret, it's traveling around the country with different companies. You know, in Chicago, I'm born and raised on the south side of Chicago. And I have never left Chicago. And it's fed me, and it's kept me very grounded. Because I'm a very realistic person that does a very unrealistic thing. And that's what keeps me solid. So, I mean, you know, I worked at every theater in this country. You know, and I've directed at a lot of them too, but people know me primarily as an actor, which is great. And I've worked at many theaters in this city, from the Goodman, from Steppenwolf to Northlight to Marriott Lincolnshire to Drury Lane, Oak Brook to Congo Square to Chicago Children's Theater to Court Theater. It's not a theater in the city I haven't worked at.
Amazing.
So I have a wide, that's what I said. I have a
we
wide,
could be here all night.
There you go. And I don't want you to do that.
Well, I know that you all are in the middle of tech rehearsal as we get ready to unveil this amazing project on Friday. Denise, last thing, what do you want to say to Faye on camera for working to tell your story? What do you want her to know?
I know that I've been a little difficult.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Been difficult, and this is something that is brand new to me. It's totally different than what has been done before, and you know, just really seeing it has brought out like some fears, some uncertainties, some. All I can say, truly say, is that I appreciate Butler coming aboard and taking on this project, right? And because she's giving me what I asked for. Part of the thing that she did was she asked me what I wanted. And I didn't really know what that really entailed, right? And to be diving into it, and then to also give up your control that you've been so used to controlling and fixed managing and controlling, and to be able to put that into somebody else's hand, you know, it brought a bunch of fears, right? But at the same time, also, it was like mixed emotions, because I know that she had it.
Yes.
But it was this
45
thing.
years of
yes.
it.
But it was this thing. It was this thing of letting go, right? Letting go, because you're so used to. Mind you, I was on my own from the age of like 8, 9 years old. So I had to start fending for myself all the way until now, right? So to be able to release that power, I was walking into fear, right? Not knowing what the outcome was going to be, how the outcome was going to be, and then still trying to learn and trust at the same time that it's going to yield what you're looking for it to be. So without saying, I appreciate, you know, her coming aboard, and it was she says that she was hoodwinked.
I was hoodwinked.
She was hoodwinked.
Bamboozled and run amok.
And Felicia is the cause.
Amen.
Is the cause of it, right? So I can say that I appreciate her taking on this project, giving me what I asked for without me knowing what I was asking for, right? And it has been a learning experience for me to help me take this to the next level.
Awesome. Well, with that, we're going to transfer and transition with some of the actresses. Miss Faye, thank you so much for giving your time. I can't wait till Friday night. Denise, I can take it from here, or if you want to introduce these young ladies who are actually will be playing you in the film.
Yes.
Hi. Good evening, ladies.
Hello.
Well, I will start with the younger Denise. Please introduce yourself and talk a little bit about the role and what you love about it most.
Oh my goodness. Okay, my name is Latia Owens. I play the role of young Denise / DJ. And can you ask me that question one more time?
What are some of the things that you love about playing the role, or maybe some challenges that you may have
Challenges.
encountered? Okay, challenges. Is a better word?
Yes. I would say the character is like completely different from who I am as a person. So that's like the biggest challenge. Trying to find ways of, trying to play it. But yeah, it's just a learning process. So.
And what will we see in you when we come out on opening night, Friday night? Are you transforming?
Yeah, for sure. Me as a person, I'm very like nice, but I feel like DJ is kind of like rough around the edges.
Around the
edges.
Okay.
When my family comes to see me, they'll be like, "Whoa, this is not her." But yeah.
All right. Well, you can pass the mic over to your fellow actress. Please introduce yourself. Same line of questioning about being the older, real life Denise, all grown up.
Hi, my name is English Washington, and I am playing the grown-up Denise. So, challenges, and what was the other one?
Challenges and just memorable experiences as you morph into this role.
So for me, I'll start with the memorable experiences. I believe that it's just, like you said, a learning process. It's working with a lot of people that are very experienced. So I'm like a sponge, even though sometimes you might not show it, but you're just soaking up all the knowledge and the wealth that's around you. Challenges is making sure I was telling Denise that it's kind of difficult to play somebody who's still live and well, right? So just trying to make sure that I can have my rendition, but still kind of embody the character. So that's a challenge that I have.
So, last thing, to encourage either of you, can say this or both, what do you say to the people who are watching or are going to watch this to make them come out and see it? What would draw you to come and see this? Help us to let them know they need to be here.
I think that it is a very true story, and I think that a lot of people have experienced this type of trauma or experienced addiction and adversities and things of that nature. So it's triumphant. And so people love a good triumphant story. So it's so many people that have, experienced this. So something like this is beautiful to watch it unfold. So.
Well, thank you so much.
I have something to say. She kind of stole my answer there. But I was going to say, I feel like whoever comes to see it, they will it's relatable in a way. So you'll be like, oh, I got an auntie that's just like that. I got an uncle that acts just like that. So I think that's the biggest thing. People love to watch something that's relatable to them personally.
Will we be on an emotional roller coaster?
Oh, for sure.
Will we cry?
For sure. Everything. Everything. Laugh, cry.
Okay.
Sing.
Well, give us that final invite. Where are we? We're at the Beverly Arts Center.
Beverly Arts Center. I don't know.
Get tickets?
Go
ahead. BeyondTheDoor.com.
Or Instagram, Beyond the Door.
Yep.
Instagram.
Or you can come to the Beverly Arts Center and purchase your tickets.
All right.
Yes.
And the dates for the performance?
September 13th, 14th, and 15th.
All right. And the times?
13 and 14 is 7:30 p.m. and then 15 is 3 p.m.
A matinee.
Yes.
Ladies, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And as they say in the theater, break a leg.
Yay.
And I'll take it from here as I close out. So I'm live on the set here, and I'm so excited to be here with my client, Denise Jones. I don't even know how Denise found me. I sent out the email saying, how do we find each other? It's clearly destiny. And so I've made it over to the Beverly Arts Center, and I hope you will too. I'll be back here on Friday, opening night. Denise has shared with me that she has those jitters, but who wouldn't if your own story is being played out on stage before hundreds and hundreds? Now, I've been told that the tickets are going really fast, and so I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity. But as Faye says, this is a production that has potential legs to grow, but I can't tell you when and where it's going to be performed again. So I would just suggest that you get out to the Beverly Arts Center on Friday, 7:30, or Saturday 7:30, or Sunday's 3 o'clock performance. And I will be here on the red carpet Friday night interviewing patrons and just talking more about the play. And I hope to see you there. Beyond the Door, Friday the 13th. How ironic. I want to see you here. Let's support Black theater. Let's support this woman of God. And by the way, Denise Jones has dedicated her life to assisting women who have been incarcerated and getting back into the life that they deserve by employment and giving them enrichment skills and just words of encouragement. So you want to meet Denise, you want to see this play, and I want to see you here. I'm Chelsea Whittington. See Wit. I'll see you soon.